going to talk about a really good high level strength exercise for your lateral glutes, legs in terms of plyometrics and power, and is a very good like long-term exercise for cyclists, especially if you're one of those cyclists that only rides, maybe you swim, maybe you walk, but you're not doing a lot of other basically loading to your bones, basically like high level impact type of things that are basically our body will crave. And if we're not adding that piece in, then we're increasing our risk for osteoporosis or basically more fragile bones, especially once you get beyond 50 years old, and that piece just requires a lot more input to continue to have those basically strong bones. And the other piece to this is I know cyclists and everyone that I assess has to some extent some lateral instability unless they're already doing a lot of things off the bike. So basically that lateral instability is the lateral hip, lateral core aspects. So this basically adds that piece in at a very high level, and it's really easy to do just a few times a week, once, maybe twice a week, and that might be enough to continue to build up that strength of the lateral core, lateral hip, and that bone strength. So the exercise is really simple and straightforward and can be progressed to be a lot more challenging, but it's this skater jump side to side. So we're basically going and loading one leg, loading that lateral hip, and a little bit of the core has to be on as well. It's impossible not. And then you're basically exploding off of that leg, landing onto the other leg. As you start, you might do something a bit more of just like a small jump, and then you get yourself going more and more power. And if we're thinking true power in terms of parameters and working that maximally, you might only do 3 or 5 jumps in each direction and feel like you're tired. And that's our goal of true power. So I'll demonstrate really quick here, the lesser one and the more power one. So the lesser one, and getting more. Okay, and that piece of standing stability, basically absorb the load and then power off. That piece is really good for the muscle strength, stability, and then the actual impact itself is what will stimulate that bone breakdown and actually just become a little bit more strong after it remodels a little bit. So really good exercise. Give this a try. Reach out. Let me know if you have any questions.